does Sister Sage from The Boys connect to the African-American female experience? You guys wanted me to talk about her, so I have some things to say that I haven't seen other people bring up. We know that The Boys loves its parallels, but Homelander coming to Sister Sage, asking for her help as this intelligent Black woman, someone who's tuned in to the public, to how people think, how society functions, and then knowing that he's going to resent her, reminds me of how some companies reached out to Black people during Black Lives Matter as a way to show that they really want to know, they want to care, they want all of this from a Black woman, but will they really listen? Will they resent her? Will they hate her? And so what happens when she does join Vought? She's ignored, just like she knew she was going to be, by Homelander, the man who came to her so humbly, asking for her wise, sage-like advice. Get it? This also reminds me of the sort of magical Negro trope with the white character coming to a Black person in their time of need when they really don't respect that person. And the stories usually don't allow this Black character to have anything going on in their life outside of trying to help a Black person. So I'm hoping that there's more layers to Sister Sage, and it does seem like that's where we're going with her character. And now let's talk about that ominous scene at the end of episode 3, where she seems to be a little bit too relaxed, munching into some bloomin' onion, and even entertains the idea of, getting down and dirty with the Deep, a very not intellectual person. And then we see this device on the table and some blood. And this device, some people are pointing out, is used for what? Lobotomies. Now, this obviously feels like a story kind of connect to the idea of Black women using substances in order to separate themselves from their work, to have a break from everything that they deal with, either in the workplace or just in a society that undermines them and ignores them and treats them as a lesser being. So, can I trust The Boys with this story? I'm still very interested to see how Sister Sage's story plays out. So I feel cautiously optimistic about the writing of her character. It's a lot better now that we've seen episode 3 than what I initially thought at episode 1. It does look like we're following up with some ideas tying to real world situations and having some kind of empathy for Black women. But she is still an antagonist and doesn't have any deep ties to the Black community. So we'll have to see. And I think she's one of the most interesting additions to the series so far, and she's gonna get people talking. So what do you guys think? Do you think she's gonna 2-time Homelander? I'm hoping she does, but we know what happens when people try to cross Homelander. Will she make it to the next season? I'm not too hopeful, but yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.